Feel your arms moving from your back. Come down as if you're in water. Feel the resistance. Breathe up. Take a breath. Expand the chest. Come down. Breathe up. Hold it. Stretch out of your rib cage. Get a good stretch going on. Find your center. Come up on your toes and hold it.
One of the best fitness activities for losing body fat is low-intensity, long-duration, rhythmic exercise. Dance, and in particular belly dance-based exercise routines, offer a great way to keep you interested and motivated to stick to your exercise plan. Dance-based fitness programs are functional. Dance steps help you acquire postural skills and learn the correct use of muscles in a standing position. This will translate into more flexibility and grace in all of your everyday movement. Hi, I'm Andy Troy, your fitness consultant, looking forward to working with you on Neon's Belly Dance for Body Shaping program. Belly dance offers a creative way to tone and strengthen the muscles of your abs and lower body, activating many muscle groups in a highly controlled manner. As you exercise, you'll improve your intermuscular coordination and train your abdominal and lower body muscles in their natural functional context in conjunction with other muscle groups. Let's take a quick tour of our main abdominal muscles. The rectus abdominis, meaning the straight abdominal, is a muscle that is often called your six-pack. In belly dance, you make it work especially hard during regular and reversed undulations, as well as during moves that require its contraction to tilt your pelvis backward. The external obliques, contraction of these muscles, causes side bend or rotation on the opposite side. Your internal obliques, contraction of these muscles, causes side bend or rotation on the same side. We exercise the obliques during any dance movements that include twisting the upper body or pelvis. And your deepest ab muscle, the transversus abdominis, that runs around your middle creating intra-abdominal pressure, critical for postural support and to support your internal organs. It is practically impossible to work the transversus abdominis in isolation, but as it tends to contract when other ab muscles contract, dance is a good way to stimulate it. Your abs work as a team with other muscle groups. Let's take a look at some of your abs' closest teammates. The iliopsoas muscles are your hip flexors. They run from your lower back to the front of your thighs, flexing and rotating your thighs sideways. Every time your hip flexors work, abdominal muscles contract to stabilize the pelvis. If you have weak abdominals, you rely on your stronger hip flexors. If your lifestyle causes you to sit most of the time, they shorten, pulling the leg toward the spine. Your lower back hyperextends, resulting in lower back pain. Most pelvic area belly dance movements work your psoas, hip circles, semicircles, figure eights, as well as hip lifts, drops, and twists. The quadratus lumborum flexes the spine sideways. This deep muscle on the side of your lower spine is nicknamed the hip hiker because it pulls your hip up when you make a step. You will exercise this muscle during any belly dance move where you make a step with your legs straight. The glutes and hamstrings, which run down the back of your leg, participate in hip extension. The rectus femoris, one of the quadriceps, the muscles on the front of your thigh, is a prime mover in hip flexion. And the pelvic floor, a web of muscle tissue supporting your internal organs from the bottom. When you activate the transversus abdominis, your pelvic floor responds with an involuntary contraction. You will feel this contraction often when performing belly dance movements. In belly dance, you can drive many moves with your hip flexors or extensors, but the same moves will look much more supple and expressive if you make your abdominal muscles work to increase amplitude and curvature of movement. So be alert. Keep your abs actively involved throughout this program. I'll be keeping my eye on you as you exercise to make sure you do all the moves safely.
Breathe, open your chest. Feet aligned with your knees. Clear. Extend your back and come up round your back. Clear. And up. Tense your abs. Flex your spine. And extend the spine. Tense your glutes and hamstrings. And again. Tense your glutes and hamstrings. Pivot on right foot, rock on left. Pivot on left foot, rock on right. Pivot, rock, flex your knees, down, up. And again. And 3. And 4. Reach as high as you can. Focus on the stretch here. And the other side. Come up and step, contract your abs. And pivot on right foot, pivot on left foot. Your hips are drawing flat figure 8 on the floor. And stretching the hamstrings. Switch to the other leg. Now stretching our quads. Switch to the other leg. And breathe. Slide your hips horizontally. Keep your pelvis tucked in. Alternate flexing your knees. Don't tilt your pelvis forward or back. Focus on the muscular contraction here and here. Contract your glutes on one side at the end of each arc. Upward arc with a pelvic twist. Work with your abs. Upper body is still.
If you feel discomfort in your knees, allow your feet to pivot to decrease rotational stress. In general, though, keep your knees aligned with your feet whenever possible.
Downward arc with a pelvic twist. Now one upward arc, one with a twist. Downward arc and one with a twist.
Flex your knees. Stay within a comfortable range of motion with minimal arching in the lumbar spine.
Contract. Flex one knee. Flex both knees. The opposite knee. Turn this into a circle. Change direction. Contract. Flex one knee. Both knees. The opposite knee. Circle. Make your abs work. 4 more circles in each direction. 6 semicircles toward the front. Keep your chest up. 4 semicircles toward the back. Contract your abs as the hips move toward the back. 3 full circles in each direction. Use abdominal contraction to launch movement toward the back. Contract. Contract. A hip circle. Pelvic circle. Change direction.
Chest slides, lifts and drops. Focus on working your abdominals.
Chest forward, side, contract, side, circle and change direction.
Keep your shoulders relaxed.
Pelvic circle, chest circle, 4 times in each direction. Arch your chest, arch your chest. Lift, drop, lift, drop. Side, center, side, center. As you slide the chest, lift it. Side, side, center, upward hip arc. Lift and lift, downward hip arc. Up, down, 1 foot on toe. 1 knee straightens, the opposite knee bends. Contract here. Now hip drops. Front, side, back, side, hip drops.
One of the functions of the abdominal muscles is to stabilize the spine. A dance movement like this exercises your abs in a very natural way, stimulating them through instability in the pelvic area. Your hip flexors do a lot of the work here as well. They are critical for stability during functional movements. Remember to keep your upper body lifted. Don't let it press on your diaphragm and cause stress internally.
Hips draw a vertical infinity loop, slanted towards your belly button.
To drive this movement, use hip flexion, not your lower back muscles.
Chest forward, up, contract and release. Vertical chest circles turn into a full body undulation. Let your hips swing front, back, following your chest. Contract, 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 and 16 more undulations.
This movement trains, among other muscles, your rectus abdominis, what's often called your six-pack. These 2 contractions under the chest and below the waist help work this important muscle. Breathe shallow, keep your core tight.
Now forward chest circle. Up, forward, contract, release. The hips draw a forward vertical circle. Set. Contract, contract. Sit and unroll your body. This is reversed undulation.
In both regular and reversed undulation, keep your neck relaxed. You may unconsciously try to make this move easier by shifting your head farther forward for leverage. Avoid this.
Contract your abs, tense your glutes. Tilt, chest up. Undulate. Ready to dance?
That was cool. Speaking of which, time for the cool down.
A slow head circle and reverse the direction. An upper body circle. And reverse the direction. Now chest and pelvis tilt toward each other. Reverse the direction. Extend your back and flex your spine. And and a hip circle. Drop your torso. Breathe. Step contract your abs. Walk on toes. Clear. Repeat. Walk toward the back. Clear. Hip circle. And change direction. Drop your torso. And again. A hip circle with a torso drop. Change direction. Cross step, hip up.